10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Okay. Starting off with the Sanctuary. Oh, early glove. You know what early glove means? Early glove means I'm going immediately to the graveyard. But yeah, You Was Shock is a great song. There's also a movie version of it, which is basically like a more bass-heavy sort of thing. Oh, Link gets degloved. Let's hope not. All right, back to the Sanctuary. We're hitting Kakariko. God, it's such a word, degloved. Yeah, movie. I'm supposed to run up. I gotta check the lumberjacks, and the forest, and the bunk rocks. Oh my god. Going directly to the graveyard messed with me a little bit. Oops-a-daisy. $20. Wait a minute, what the? Okay, if I think real hard, the fact that that was $20 means that I probably don't need to do the Desert Palace. That is an incredibly ridiculous prediction for me to make, but it's what I'm considering. Ooh, money? Arrows from the bush crab. Okay. Now we check to see... I bonked. We check to see if I need to do Aga. Oh no, it's a sword! It's a sword! There is a miserable world in which I need to fight Aghanim to get entrance to the Dark World, and all of the swords are in the Dark World, because it is 100% possible to defeat Aghanim using the bug net to bounce his magic back at him. Don't need those arrows. Yeah, Saku, specializes in fighting Aghanim using the bug net. She calls it swaggin' on him. Like swagga-aga. It is not a technique that I have added to my repertoire, because why would I? That sounds like hell to me. Give me that bomb. And into town we go. Okay. But yeah, the funny thing, everybody, you know, the theme, the first theme song for Fist of the North Star, You Was Shock, very, very catchy. And Link is actually a wolf. You know, because in Twilight Princess, he becomes a wolf, right? Midna turns him into Dog Boy. It was one of the options. I searched for Link and was like, oh, that works. Only a slight modification on the original sprite, but that's fine. I thought you might enjoy that. Oh, his mask is a little bit. I suppose I could see that. Yeah. Anybody who's spent any time playing Metazoa can attest to the fact that raccoons are considered to be dog-like animals, as are bears. Oddly enough, 10 arrows. We don't need arrows. I am full up on arrows. Health. Titan's Mitts! Moon Pearl! Okay. We officially do not need Aghanim to get into the Dark World, so that we will just be leaving that sword behind. The mirror, absolutely massive. I actually, since I've got the mirror... This is stupid. This is so stupid. This is stupid, but I'm doing it. Okay. So I know what you're thinking. Joe, you don't even have a sword. What are you doing here in the Dark World? The answer is, I'm going to check Kakariko in the Light World and the Dark World at the same time. I have the mirror, so I can easily go back and forth between the two. Like, ow. Right here, I need to go into this house and check the chicken lady's shack. Go, chicken, go. For $50. Okay. $50, that's fine. Realistically, I should have put the portal further into the road, because I also need to check the next two houses. It's fine. Sick kid, what do you got for me? $300. Alright, that's all the money I need. That kid's rich, Jesus. And $20. Okay. And then since I'm right here, I can just go down to the shack down here. How did... the explosion was right on it. Whoa! I'm in a little bit of danger because I don't have a weapon. I have bombs, and I have a bee in a bottle and a mirror. Alright, this house has... heart. Okay. Yeah, I can also return the blacksmith. Which I will do after dig game. Ah. This is, honestly, the strangest routing I've done in a while. I'm not gonna lie. $20. Okay. Oh. But to bring it back, the thing I've been trying to say, Fist of the North Star. Original theme song, You A Shock, very catchy. The theme song most people don't know is the second season theme, or like the second theme. I don't know if it came from the second season or not. It's just called Tough Boy, which is a ridiculous title. I will laugh about how silly it sounds, but boy if it doesn't go hard. Let us return this dwarf to his husband. There you go, Mr. Blacksmithman. Let's run in and see what they got for me. Health. Okay. Well, you know, early hearts, not necessarily bad. Ridiculous that we're getting all of this stuff out of the way this early, but here we are. I don't have the hammer, so I can't check the hammer pegs. And I don't have the hook shot, so I can't use the dash technique. But it is what it is. I can't believe I'm going to be checking Hype Cave before Link's house. That's a little ridiculous. Alright, Stumpy, what do you got for me? $20. Not exactly the most fruitful stop along the way, but yeah, money's money. Oh, health, don't mind that. Drop the chest off there for a second. And in here we have another heart. Okay. I'll grab it. Why not, right? Okay. Grab my chest again and off we go. I do have the mirror out for, like, a possible emergency situation. You know what? No, yeah, I'll go down first. I will return the purple chest. And then I'll come back to do the other stuff. Because I don't have the Bombos. I don't have the book, so I can't check Bombos tablet. So that's fine. What's in the box? Heart piece. Okay. The good news is, since we are no longer burdened by purple chest, I can dash again. I still haven't done any map checks. 20 bucks, okay. The question is, am I going to regret doing all these overworld checks, given that I haven't gotten anything that's, like, super useful yet? Only time will tell. 10 arrows from South Shore. Alright, that's nothing. Switch over to bombs so I can zip over to Hype Cave. Excuse me. I only have one bomb left. And I'm gonna use it right here. Ether Medallion. Okay. Ice Rod. Heart Piece. $1. Shield. Okay. If I had any magic, then that Ice Rod would be useful and I could go do Mini Moldworm Cave. Unfortunately, I don't have any magic, and I'm out of bombs. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy bombs at the shop. I got the money for it, why not? And while I'm right here, let's also check Link's house. Link's house has 20 bucks. Actually, you know, there's not really anything else I need in the Dark World over here. So yeah, it's Light World from here on out. That's fine. We're gonna do South Shore, and so yeah, that's Mini Moldworm Cave and also Ice Rod Cave. And once we're done there, we'll save and quit back to Link's house. Go be go! Ugh, B! He didn't finish the job. Alright, that's fine. 5 more checks right here. More bombs. More bombs. 20 bucks. 50 bucks. 10 arrows. Where's anything useful? It's fun. I have a few things that are, like, on the schedule in terms of things that I want to stream for people, but, like... So, you know, Fist of the North Star could absolutely be added to that. You know, who doesn't love a movie night? Hell, I've been invited to a movie night tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Oh, a little magic from the crab. Okay. $20. All right. Let's run along this ledge here, and that gives me water walking. Yeah, I've been invited to, like, a horror movie night, apparently. over at you know, at Viv and Robin's place. Apparently, somebody is going to bring a copy of one of the VHS anthologies. She was describing it to me as like, oh, this person's going to bring something called VHS, and I'm like, I think I've seen most of those at this point. They're fine. Yeah, if you like horror, you'll dig it. So, like, the movies that I've been told are on the agenda so far are Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I have seen, and VHS, which I have seen. Depending on the year. I think I've seen them all, but I don't know for sure. Bombos. Alright. I have no idea. I didn't get a year because, like, this was entirely secondhand information. Let's see, that's 20 rupees. I don't care about 20 rupees. Alright. Yeah, so I was just like, alright, so we have, like... I mean, it could be that it's one of the ones that has a year attached to it and Viv just didn't know. That is possible. Oh, finally, sword. Thank God. Oh, and blue potion. You know what? I'm gonna drink that. Yeah, the ability to just get all of my health and magic back, I didn't have any magic, so that's very useful. Alright, what do we got on the ledge? Oh, another sword. Okay. Okay, so here's what we can hope for. If Zora has the flippers for sale, good old vanilla flipper Zora, then we're good. Nope, 10 arrows. Okay. I need to come back here at some point when I get the flippers then. But yeah, so I'm like, what am I even going to bring? And I settled on, I am leaning towards Nosferatu. Because, like, everybody else is doing apparently some slasher horror. You know, gore theater. And I'm over here like... You classic Hollywood movie monsters, you know, your Frankensteins and your Wolfmen and whatnot. Something that's a little bit more like, this is a spooky thing to see, than like, ooh, it's scary because that man's guts came out. You know? I can only handle so much of that. Let's have a look at the map. Crystal, okay. We do not have... Well, now that I have this, I have a sword now. Alright, let's do Hyrule Castle. Ugh. Yeah, the one problem I have with, like, my copy of Nosferatu is, since the film is public domain and it's silent, one of the things that companies will do in order to make it sort of like their own is they will put their own music in it. And, so that's what happened with this. So I have a copy of this movie with, typo negative, which isn't bad, but also doesn't fit the mood. Like, they just straight up put, what's the album? November Rust, I think? They just put one album, like, start to finish, as the music in the film. And, like, I've owned this thing for over 20 years now. So, like, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna re-release a public domain film, you're gonna do it in a lazy way, let's be honest. You are supposed to get hit twice. There's the map. Okay. I think Bombos will kill this guy real fast. Maybe. We'll find out. I've never used Bombos on this guy. I just know I don't need to worry about death warps. Hey, we got him. Okay. 20 bucks. Alright. Okay, not worth it whatsoever. Alright. Save and quit. We have 2 more overworld checks to do. Wait. Alright, we have a few more than 2, but this is fine. I'm going to check the King's Tomb. And... yeah, the 2 overworld checks I have, King's Tomb, and then Agina over in the desert. There's also the Sahasrah's Closet, so that might also be worth checking out. I need a bow and a lamp before Eastern Palace is technically in logic. That was just some money, so that's not anything important. The whole thing about needing a lamp is and a bow is that the bow is supposed to be found in Eastern Palace. So, it's possible it's going to be in here. Let's go find out. Now, I also was thinking, like, I mean, obviously I have Shadow of the Vampire. You are, at this point, aware of Shadow of the Vampire, I believe. I want to say we probably watched that. I don't know. Because it's been a while since I did movie nights. Okay, good. Green potion, half magic. 20 bucks. Alright. Thank you, Sahasrahla. I did not want to cancel my super run. I just absent-mindedly tried to pick up a frozen enemy. Yeah, I have that on DVD. I considered that for a moment. Ooh, magic. I've also got like the Frankenstein that Kenneth Branagh did. He's not always good. He's sometimes bad. He's kind of a ham, but he can be fun. 20 bucks. Alright. If I find the bow in here, then I can at least beat this dungeon. If I don't find the bow in here, then there's nothing I can do in here. At which point I need to go check Agina. I don't have hookshot yet, so I can't just zoop across this place. This is the map. Alright. Yeah, the horror genre is also, like, weird, because, your classic definition of horror includes, you know, like, creature features, you know, a King Kong, a Valley of Guanji, that sort of thing. Them. Which I believe was the name of the movie with the giant ants. And then, like, in the 70s, 80s, it just, like, turned into, you know, supernatural serial killer. I'm like, alright. This is probably the Italians' fault. Oh. Yeah, what's that Italian genre? Giallo? Something like that? It's true. Let me out. Yeah, never underestimate the Italian film industry's ability to ape trends. I'm getting hit. Like they did, like, what, dozens of Mad Max knockoffs? No, I haven't got the big key yet. Alright, so we got vanilla big key here. Alright, now I go to the big chest, and I hope that I find a bow. We'll soon find out. Compass. Which means the last item is on the boss, and I cannot finish this dungeon. Alright. Save and quit. Go to the house. Then we'll run down to the desert. But yeah, no, it's basically horror has become such a... Horror is to movie genres like... You know, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, so many things are considered horror. Like, I don't think most people would even rate Nosferatu as something remotely scary these days. But it is undeniably a horror film. Like... Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, horror is to movie genre is what rock is to music. I was originally trying to lean into the idea of there being like 20 bucks. Jesus. There's like Alright, so that means my progress is in the Dark World. Alright. Sanctuary. There's like there was a conversation I saw the other day talking about bluegrass, and people were like, it's a type of country music. No, it's a type of folk music. And I'm like, and then people, folk and country, they're related. I'm like, yeah, they are. And this is a tricky conversation because that is a difficult line to thread. Okay. But it's also like only really two or three genres that people were talking about. And I'm like, creature features and slashers. Okay, let's see what we got in the front here. The big key? Alright. Big key is something I can work with if I can line up a bomb jump. And I can. The book. Okay, book is a big deal. Book means I can... I gotta jump in a hole, I forgot. The book means that while I'm here, I can also check the pedestal. Bah! Let's save that for a second, just so I can go up here. I'm going to pull out the red cane, because it can be used as a weapon. Small key. Alright. Nah. Heart. Okay. And then this room, in theory, is a small key, but I actually don't know for sure right now. No. Small key. Alright. We use one of our small keys to get out of here. And then we'll use the second small key, I guess, to get into the back. No, you don't even need a small key to get into the back. I just have a spare small key now. And until I get my hands on the... Oh, you know what? Graveyard Ledge. I should check Graveyard Ledge while I'm out and about over here. Ow. Ow. Alright. But yeah, I don't know where I was even... No, I don't even know where I was even going with that. Basically, the horror movies, it eventually just started like sacrificing plot for gore. And I'm like, alright. Oh, that's not a good spot to be. And I feel as though I'm going to be rocking up with something that is like, you know, going to be the odd man out. It's money. Okay, sword is just money. Because, like, I've already been told that the other two things are, you know, VHS, slasher with supernatural elements, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pure slasher. Which is not to say that they aren't creepy, because they are creepy films. It's just a lot of the time I find myself sitting there looking at them and being like, alright, this person's gonna get killed, how's it gonna happen? That's just health. Don't need to come back there. Get the mirror ready. It's like you watch a Saw movie, and people are like, "Oh, well, you see, it's like it makes you think about what would you be willing to do." And I'm like, "It's not a thought I want to have." You know, what would I be willing to do? I honestly don't know. It's not a situation anybody's likely to ever find themselves in. You know, the trolley problem has, like, the application of being like, alright, so, like, in the event of bad thing, what do you know, what's worse? Doing a bad act, or, like, watching a bad thing, a worse thing happen? And it's like, well... God, where could progress even be? I check Graveyard Ledge, Thieves Town, maybe? I guess Thieves Town? I checked the C-shaped house, right? Yeah, I did. Hey, I pulled this. What the heck? Yeah, Trolley Problem asks a question that you can, like, relate to yourself. Saw Movies asks a question about a, you know... Like, the root of the trolley problem is... What's worse? Actively taking part in a bad situation or watching a worse situation that you could have done something about. You know? Yeah, it's just, wouldn't that be fucked up is not, like, necessarily... Yeah, it doesn't really do anything in your brain, you know? God, where's anything? What is going on with this seed? I have the worst sword. Oh, Moxie, hello. Yes, I am streaming. It's that time. I didn't have a lot of time to really jump in and tell anybody. I was like, oh, we're gonna get ready, and Saku said that the race was gonna be in like an hour, and it was like an hour and 5 minutes at that point, so I was like, I better get going. I am running through things. Yeah, we're just, talking about, horror movies at this point. And how there's just serious discrepancy. People don't, and I know this is going to sound like a boomer take, they don't make horror movies like they used to. Because at one point it used to be about, like, you know, existential things. Ow, don't kill me, lizard. Yeah, like The Thing has some truly grotesque visuals. And that was like a major point of contention when it first came out. But it wasn't just like, hey, here's some teenagers and the bad guy took their guts out with a knife. It was a question about, like, paranoia and what happens to people in a situation. Yeah, that's true. There are still things like that. You can still find movies that do, like, the psychological element. I don't know, it's like, I don't want to sound like what they used to say about, like, the Friday the 13th movies and whatnot. Ow. Alright, lady, you're coming with me. Hey, full health. Just in time. We need to hope that the boss doesn't have the map. No map from boss, please. Yeah, it's like they just hit a point where, like, what's his name made Hostel? And they were like, oh, we can just, like, that's horror, right? We can do like that. No. I am not going to look at chat for a moment. There we go. Oh, thank God, not the map. Yeah, there is a very dedicated fan base for gore horror too. That is legit. They know what they like, and it's realistic guts and such. God, what do I need to do? Oh no! Oh no! You know what they... No, that can't be it. My brain was just like, they want me to kill Aghanim to get access to the Dark World over there. But that can't be it. I don't have the Master Sword yet. And I don't have the cape and I don't have the lamp. They want me to do Desert Palace. Okay, alright, Desert Palace. We're gonna go to Desert Palace. I didn't check the library or the dig or the race game. Holy shit. $300. I don't need that. Oh no. The two things down here I did not think to do because I was jumping back and forth between the light world and the dark world. No! Oh no! Okay, well, that answers a few questions, and speeds along the rest of my progress. Oh boy. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I would describe my ideal horror. You know, I like something that does make you think, like Shadow of the Vampire made me think, and I know I keep going back to it, but it's really good. You know, about, like, what it's like for the vampire. You know, The Thing was very much like, both, The Thing was like, visuals were great, but also, like, most of the movie was spent hanging out with the people and seeing what they were going through. Alright, Desert Palace is a pendant. I don't want to go in there. Yeah, we can do Tower of Hera, though. I'm also going to rescue the old man from the cave. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough question, because, like, you know, a lot of the time, horror really doesn't do it for me, like, because a lot of what I see in, like, modern horror is, like, very threadbare. The plot is here in service of gore. You know, and even like when the Red Letter Media guys were doing the all of the Friday the 13th movies, they were like, we're gonna watch all of them and, you know, rate them, I guess. Oh, I screwed up the speed boost. Okay. Yeah, they were watching them all, and, like, one of the things that they factored in was how creative were the kills. And I'm like, that's certainly a metric. Just arrows? God! I'm finding nothing! Like, I'm at the point where I'd be prepared to bet that, like, Puppet Master is better than some of this stuff that's coming out, you know? Death by Puppets. Give me the book. What do we got here? Money. Okay. I can't get it anyway because I don't have the right thing. Alright, I'll go into the tower here. Oh! Big key up front. We like to see big key up front. Mostly because I can't do the basement. I can get this chest, though. Map. Okay. With no fire source, I don't have the ability to do the lamp, or to do the basement. This is going to be the annoying moldworm fight. You be dead. Okay. I should not be hanging out on the mirror, though, because that would be a disaster. Send me back to the start of the dungeon. I don't want that. God, I don't have anything that's reasonable to idle on. Alright, you are compass. Jeez. I am once again forced to ask, where is anything? I know you can do a bomb jump to get to this chest rather than going all the way up, but I don't like doing that. Lamp. Okay. Alright. Lamp gives me access to the basement in here. The basement in here has an item. I can say that definitively. The boss has an item, the basement has an item. Wait, the basement's item might just be a small key. If the boss has a small key... No! Goddamn. If the boss has a small key, then I need to go do the basement. If the boss has an item, then I don't need to worry about the basement. Give me hearts. Alright, let's try this again. My sword is so bad, it's the only weapon I have. Unreasonable. Oh my god! Oh my god! It happened in the exact same spot. Speaking of clowns, I'm getting clowned on over here. Moldorm? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store. Oh yeah, there's one. It technically counts as horror. Evil Dead. I like the Evil Dead movies. They're fun. Okay, heart. It's not really progress. Okay, here's the plan. I guess I'll go to the sanctuary and check Dark Cross in the sewers? Yeah, Moxie, you and I talked about Evil Dead the other day, didn't we? And how you have somehow never seen any of them. They're so fun that is definitely something that should be rectified at some point. You are the key rat. Give me that key. I think coming in from the back here is the fastest way to do this. 20 bucks. Jesus! Where are things? Where are things? Alright, we're gonna do... What's always good for progress? Mire Shed. Let's go do that. I am reduced to such ridiculous lengths that I'm going to Mire Shed. I never did look at the map in the Dark World. Misery Mire is a crystal. Okay, it's just Palace of Darkness and Swamp. Okay. I might not even need the flippers. I get into this dungeon? I can't get into that dungeon. That's fine by me, honestly. Who wants to do Misery Mire with Fighter's Sword? Nobody. Fire Rod. And the hammer. Finally! Some delicious fucking food. Okay, armed with the hammer, I am able to actually do some things. And with the fire rod, I can also go challenge Mothula. I don't care enough about that. And you know what? Since I'm in the area, let's also... Well, let's dip into Desert Palace and see what we find. I was just here... $1. Wow. Yeah, I was just here on my practice, which lasted all of like 5 minutes. Okay, no! I got stuck in the dirt. Compass, we don't care about compass. There's the big key. We need the big key. Ow. Big key will give us this chest, which will either be a small key or, could be an item, I suppose. Small key, okay. At this point... Oh, no, at this point I'm going to go the other way. Alright. I was like, I should go fight the boss instead of doing the rest of the dungeon. But this is a pendant dungeon. I don't necessarily need the boss in here. If one of these... There's two chests on the right that I have access to and that I have that small key. If one of them is an item, then I'm done in here. If it's the map and the compass, then I hate it. Bombs. Okay, that necessarily means that this chest here is either the map or the compass, and that the boss has the last thing that's either... No! Wait, what? Right! Okay. Yeah, no. Alright. That's all the items from in here. I have access to East Death Mountain now. Up we go. Ow. That's not right. That's wrong. Managed to screw up the speed boost. Wolflink's tail is going so fast. Are one of you a fairy? Yes. One of those plants always has a pretty good chance of being a fairy. And, you know, health refill is good. Okay, first thing I'm gonna... No! Yeah, that's just bombs up there. Alright, that's fine. Get out of my way. I'm going to do Spiral Cave, and then I will come back up through Paradox Cave, and then I will go to the Dark World on top of Turtle Rock, and if Turtle Rock opens with either of the medallions I have, then I will open Turtle Rock. God, I can even... In theory, I can attempt Turtle Rock. But who in their right mind would do Turtle Rock with the fighter's sword? That's just making things difficult for yourself. I hate that I'm thinking about it. The hook shot! Thank God. Hook shot means I can also do hook shot cave while I'm up here. It is possible that Turtle Rock will require Quake. If that's the case, then I can't do it. Flippers. The bow! Arrows. Bombs and bottle with a B in it. Okay. Okay. That looks good, I think. Yeah. Alright. We're back up at the top. I'm just gonna run through those guys because I don't want them to turn to rocks. Okay, hammer, hammer, hammer. It's Quake! Thank God. I don't even need to think about doing that dungeon. That's great. Alright, well, we'll start off with Super Bunny Cave and see what we got in here. Heart piece. And the cape. Okay. I mean, no, at this point, I don't even really think about Aghanim, because I have the hammer. I can get everywhere in the Dark World now. It's fine. Cape means I can do Spike Cave, though. Bombs. Oh no, there's Quake. And a fire shield. Okay. I guess I was falling down anyway. Alright. Oh boy. Oh no. I really don't want to. I don't want to. God, alright, let's go do it. No, you know what? No, from a routing standpoint, this is the worst thing to do, because Turtle Rock should be one of your last dungeons you do. For a very good reason. And that reason is, it's next to Ganon's Tower. Fairy. By saving that to be your last crystal, and it almost certainly will not be my last crystal, but it ought to be close to the end. By saving it to the end, almost, you know, you are afforded, I need a cape. Basically, it lets you run to the left, and then you get to where you need to beat the game. Alright, save and quit. So we'll be back there. That's fine. We're going to go to the Sanctuary. And I am going to... I guess I'll fly to Eastern Palace. So I can get into the Dark World right here. So here's the idea, is that I know where there's a sword. It's over in Zora's domain. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do Eastern Palace, because I can do that now, because I got the bow. And then when I'm done in there, I will exit, and I will go to... when I'm done in there, I will exit, and I will go around to do the catfish. And also check Pyramid Ledge. I'm getting the monkey to unlock here just in case. But I don't actually want to do Pod, even though Pod has 5 chests in it. Ridiculous that Pod has 5 checks, but, you know, here we are. It's also, well, it's not the worst dungeon. You know, I don't hate it. I'll put it that way. What's my stun prize? A bomb. Okay. That's useful, I suppose. But yeah, getting Master Sword will be nice. I can finally do at least a little bit of damage. I haven't read any of these. Hobo's Fire Sheds Light. Thank you for that. Like, I haven't read any hint tiles yet. Let's look at a hint tile. Hint tile is trash. Give me that key and let's go. I have not found mushroom or powder yet, so I can't even think about Magic Bat. And I can think about Magic Bat, but I can't get him. Grab those arrows, and then we'll go up here with the sword fully charged. No! Really? Genuinely surprising right there. Alright. Armus Knights. I almost got into the wrong position. Oh no. You were in the wrong position. Last item was bombs. Okay. I really don't want to dip into pod. God, there's 5 things. There's 5 things. Alright, so here's the thing, is alright, I'm not going to do pod. I will put pod off as long as I humanly can. Because it's a pendant dungeon and we don't want to do pendant dungeons. But it has a lot of items. The only reason I'm not going there right now, because the number of items in there is so big, is I know where to find a sword. If I didn't know where a sword was, I would definitely be going into pod. Actually, I do have other options other than pod. I can't even say I would be going in there necessarily. I've got the flippers now, I can swim, I can go do Ice Palace. I have the fire rod, so that would also be useful. I can go finish Mothula. I can do Swamp Palace, because I got the flippers and the hookshot. I got a lot of options. But instead, I'm doing the catfish. Mushroom! Okay. Question for chat. So I had recommended to Moxie that when watching The Evil Dead, it's perfectly fine to skip the first one. I've been told this is a controversial opinion in the past, but it's one that I hold. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, there's certain things in the first one that I'm like, you don't necessarily need that, and also, like, give me health. Yeah, like, and the first one, it isn't even canon anymore, let's be honest with ourselves. You know, actually, I do want those arrows. Yeah, the first one isn't even canon anymore. If you, like, watch any subsequent stuff, Ash went up there only with his girlfriend now. That's the official canon of the Evil Dead universe. So, like, the 2 friends he went up there with in the first movie no longer exist. It's just Ash and his girlfriend. Which is fine, because it cuts out a lot of fat. You don't need to deal with them. Alright, Catfish, if you can give me a sword, then I'd be able to get Dorito Blade. Nope. 10 arrows. That's fine. We'll go get at least the Master Sword from over here. I can't believe they put a sword over here. Worst sword placement. Like, undeniably. If I wanted to go fight Aghanim to get another sword, I'd be able to, but like, you know. God, if they make me do Master Sword Ganon, I will be not salty, but I won't enjoy it. Fighting Ganon with nothing but base Master Sword is a bad time. Your regular swings don't even hurt him. You need to do spin attacks. Just to hurt him at all. Alright, well, we're gonna go do Swamp Palace. There are 6 chests in Swamp Palace, so it's technically more valuable than Pod. Swamp Palace is Green Pendant. We're not going to do Swamp Palace. You know what? I can do Swamp Palace quickly. I can do Icebreaker. I can get through Swamp Palace quick. It's fine. If I'm going to do any pendant dungeon, it's going to be the green one. Because that one at least gives me another item. Which means Swamp Palace technically rewards 7 items in this. Which makes it the highest value location in the game. So maybe this will be worth it. We'll see. It is funny, like, doing the randomizer, you don't hear the pendant dungeon music, like, you forget it exists, even. $5. That's 1. I'm gonna grab this key just to have it. I mean, y'all have seen my strategy in Swamp Palace. I will grab this key as well. Ow. Run down here. There's a chest down here to get. I believe there's only 2 items on the left side. Oh, Dorito Blade. Okay, we are in business. God, that's good to get. We love to see that. Yeah, we'll do the left side too. We're here already. Let's do it. I'm setting up my trick. Setting up the trick. No. No. Alright, Stalfos, if you're gonna screw with my plan. I had it there, too. That's the worst part, is when you, like, you pull the move off, And then a Stalfos gets in the way. God, I am, like, stuck. Alright. Alright. My move is not working. It's fine. Alright. And there is a move to, like, be able to hookshot across that gap, but I don't know it, and I have not practiced it, so I'm not going to take it more than one attempt. I don't need the key that's under there, because I stole one from earlier. That might be wrong, actually. You know, it's fine. It's fine. If I need to get that key, I can just reset the dungeon. Actually, if the two items over here are, like, actual items, I might not even want to go into the back. We'll see. The map. Alright, I jinxed it by even proposing that. Let me guess, the compass? Oh, okay. Oh, you know, no, we still have a key. We still have a key, we're fine. I do not need to get that other key. No, okay. We haven't found a big key yet. Which means I can't open the big chest. Which might not be an issue. The big chest does occasionally have the big key in it. Because it's literally the only lock in the dungeon that you need the big key for. Is the big chest. Tell you what I should have practiced before I started this is I should have practiced Diver Down. Whew. I need to muscle memory that move is what I need to do. Heart piece, heart piece. Alright, more health. We always love more health. It means that when I go fight Mothula, I will be a tank. Heart piece. Alright, one more item in the dungeon. It's either on the boss, or it's in the big chest and the boss will give me the big key. I would prefer if the item was just on the boss. We'll find out after I shave an eyeball. Our favorite thing on Friday. No, give me that. Alright. Let's get into position. I was not in position. Now he's dead. Okay. 10 arrows! We're done in Ice Swamp Palace. Alright. Oh, yeah. Eyeballs be shaved. We did it. God, I was watching DDR Kirby the other day. Actually, just last night. They posted a new video last night. And they have a technique where they, like, hold the sword out and then fire off the hook shot while the sword is held out. And, like, pulling the fuzzballs into the sword as it's held out registers a hit, And so they're just able to just just mow the eyeball down. It's like they got an electric razor going on. I don't know how they do it so fast. Not something I've managed to duplicate. Missed. Okay. Ice Palace is fine. We don't dislike Ice Palace that bad. Yeah, the gimmick of the slippery floor, not a lot of people like it, but, you know, it's a video game. Ice levels are a thing. You be dead. Okay. 20 bucks. All right. There we go. Yeah, you know what? As tedious as ice levels may be, they're not nearly as bad as sewer levels. Game gets a sewer level. That is automatically not great. Nope, too far. Too far. Is that? Yeah, that's too far. Okay. That's what we want. Okay. We are officially in the back of the dungeon. And while in the back of the dungeon, we will avail ourselves to the goods in the back of the dungeon. What do we got here? Red mail. Okay. Link is now officially rocking Wolfpack colors. It's a 90s wrestling reference for you right there. If you don't get it, ask your grandparents. Oh, I don't want to be down here. Alright, we'll dash. And then I can get these two guys out of the wall. Kablam, kablam. Small key. We have the big key, so I'm going to get the big key chest. I know there's a way to, you know, I don't necessarily got to use a bomb to go through the floor here. I would rather do it just to be safe. Compass. It was worthless. Okay. Alright, we're just going to run through because we still have to check iced tea, and then we're done. Come on. We need to visit everybody's favorite mutant kangaroo. You know, I know that's like a joke that I make, but like honestly, of all the mutant kangaroos in that movie, he was the one with the most character. I need to hit this button over here. Like, Ice Cube was there, and Ice Cube is a fine actor, but like, his character was boring. Dude. Yeah, Ice Cube was playing angry teenage kangaroo soldier. Ice-T was like pacifist preacher kangaroo, which, like, God, just describing this movie in any terms whatsoever just makes you realize how ridiculous it is. I know that the fans would have had a fit. I really think you could have done a Tank Girl movie without the mutant kangaroos. I think the material of just Girl with Tank would have stood on its own. Well, that got off to a bad start. Yeah, we got the map. Alright. Well, you know what? We're here for the crystal anyway. That's fine. God, I'm thinking now, and I don't think I need any other items. I might be in go mode. And I only need 3 more crystals. One of which is in Skull Woods, so we're gonna go fight the moth. Yeah, definitely strange things afoot when you can utter the phrase and 100% mean it. I think the movie could have done without the mutant kangaroos and stood on the strength of just the tank. You know, it's like when they did the Mystery Men movie. And, like, I recognize that there were people that were like, how come the flaming carrot isn't in this? It's like, you know what? Half these characters don't exist in the comics. It's fine. You know what? Now that I think about it, like, because the creator of Tank Girl is also, like, you know, the dude from Gorillaz. So, like, I wonder if Tank Girl, like, selling the rights to make a movie for that, is responsible for us getting, the Gorillaz. Well, no, that wouldn't even make sense. The other guy had Blur money, let's be honest with ourselves. He didn't need Tank Girl money, they had Blur money already. Song number 2 financed the Gorillaz. Right there. That's what I'm gonna say about that. We'll just go straight to the boss. If the boss gives us, there's one more dungeon item. And by dungeon item I mean either the map or the compass. I don't remember which one I don't have. Moth, don't charge up. What are you doing? There. Compass! Alright. So there's one more chest in the dungeon for us to go get. It might be silver arrows, you never know. I don't particularly need them, but I want them. Why? Because they make the last fight just a little bit easier. That's the wrong way. I gotta go around this way. That's also the... No, that's the right way. It's just there's pots here. Okay, last chest is small key. Well, so much for that. Alright, where's my last crystal? Oh god, Misery Mire. Alright. Well, we were out in that area before. We can absolutely clear Misery Mire. Let's go do it. It's funny, I actually, I had said, you know, that I thought for sure that I'd be going back to Turtle Rock, long before I, like, did anything else. I didn't think I'd be able to save it for the last dungeon like I wanted to. And here we are. Bird? There. Alright, let's bust this thing open. While it busts, I will have a drink. Okay. Back around to Hookshot. Missed him. Ow. You know, I'm glad they changed the design on the Wizrobes. Back in the first 2 Zelda games, they did kind of just look like Klansmen. Not a great look. At least not for their overseas releases. Hey, big key! You know what that means? We're going straight to the boss. God, it's like there's it's that I don't know if I want to call it famous, but there's that one thing that I saw like attached to like a Tumblr post earlier, where somebody was like talking about seeing the Death Eaters for the first time in Harry Potter and saying, you know, it's funny, when I first saw them, I thought they were like an evil version of the Clan. It's like, what do you mean evil version? Average Harry Potter fan. Oh, Taco's already finished, which I should not be surprised by. They are quite good at this. They probably didn't manage to screw around in Kakariko, completely missing the lamp. And the flute. God, no, I missed early flute. Like, that's going to be my big pay, the albatross around my neck will be missing early flute. Goddamn, I didn't need to hit that. Okay. Really? Okay. I caught that explosion just a little bit. No. I brought that up. I brought up horror movies because I got, like, invite to go to horror movie night tomorrow. Or horror movie day? I don't even know what time of day this is happening. No. God. The worst part is I don't have the powder, so I can't even, like, gain benefit from this stupid anti-fairy. Alright, dude. 5, 6, 7. Alright. A small key. Worthless. Now, we do still have the possibility of finding the silver arrows either in Turtle Rock or in Ganon's Tower. That could happen. God, it would be a little bit ridiculous if it was like vanilla silver arrows and they were on the Pyramid Fairy. But I have no plans on going to the Pyramid Fairy, so we will not know. Ah! I'm getting bold. I just realized, what if the sign that says Sky Cabbages is meant to rhyme with My Cabbages? Because obviously that is the reference. Well, it might not be the obvious reference, because, you know, they do kind of look like cabbages, but you never know. Well, no, because like in the default game, they weren't called cabbages. That would be very ahead of its time. The dialogue on that sign is 100% from the Randomizer team. So, yeah, none of the vanilla dialogue made it into the Randomizer. That would be funny, though, if somebody, like, on the team that made Avatar was like, man, I really like that section of that game where the cabbages fall on you. Oh, big key. Alright. Red cane. Okay. They do kind of look like cabbages. They are supposed to be boulders, and for some reason they are green. I don't know. It's gotta be a palette limitation. That's all I can think about. Like, when you're making a sprite, you have, like, a set number of colors that you assign to it. And so, like, the area where those things drop down from must have, like, green in it from something? Small key, back to the front. Alright, we'll refill my magic. And off we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what's green on Turtle Rock, or like not on Turtle Rock, on Death Mountain in the Light World. Other than those rocks. Maybe they share color palette with the old man's robes? Maybe? I could see that. Ah! Small key. Jeez. I so badly want to powder those guys. I don't have powder. Can't do it. Alright, we'll hit this place first. Turtle Rock is enough of a time sink of a dungeon that I don't like to skip things early on. Oh. Ah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here, I'm going to grab this chest, then I will... Ooh! Or should I say, ah, woo! We got those silver arrows. And our wolf. So... Oh, silver arrows, so nice. I don't need to worry about the torches. I will be able to deal with the Artemis Knights if they show up. There's never a guarantee that you need to fight them in Ganon's Tower, but it usually ends up happening. However, I will be skipping Mimic Cave. Oh, Taco left a comment. Like, just now. I'll be able to see what that says later. Comments on the race room are not available until after the race is completed, so unless I come in last place, any comments in the race room will not be visible to me while the stream is going. Unless I decide to stream something different after the fact, which doesn't usually happen. Ow. Alright, that chest there is why I needed that other small key. Get out our hook shot so that I can avoid taking more hits in here. Or I can stop myself just in time to get hit. That's a thing that can happen too. Ugh. I thought I was out of the way of that one. You know what? I managed to get hit by all of the fire bars I was trying to dodge. Go me. Okay, I have the cape. I'm using the cape. There's the small key. I don't need any of the rest of these. Health would be nice, probably, but we don't need it. Buddy. Sir. I need to do my cool move. Get out my way. Okay, we'll hit that. I'll grab that full magic and this thing. Then I need the ice rod. So the firehead comes out first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Don't you do it. Come on, Trinex. Out of your shell. Let's do it. That was risky. Look at my health. I think I was maybe one hit away from death. It's hard to tell. I have red armor, so I'm pretty well defended. Map. Give me that last crystal. That was close. I do have blue potions, but blue potions don't bring you back from the dead. And also, I didn't set up that door that's close to the boss fight either. So if I had died in that fight, that would have been quite bad. Luckily, I managed to avoid that. Oh, arrows. I was hoping maybe it would be fairies. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine for potions. We're fine for potions. Into GT we go. Oh, Saku finished. Second place for Saku. I'll be curious to see what she had in like a month's time when when her thing goes up. She posts VODs much after the fact. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that maybe the big key I'm going to be looking for is early on in here, perhaps. Small key. 300 bucks. Okay. Oh, blue cane. I don't need you. I do need the hammer, though. Yeah, I'm thinking if Taco got through here so fast that maybe the big key is like... Oh no, I don't want to grab that. Maybe the big key is somewhere early. Map. Small key. Big key. You know what? Let's grab it anyway. Small key. Alright. Up the tower we go. We don't even need to worry about the Armis Knights. We just go. I successfully read the situation. Ow. Just take the hits. I shouldn't just be taking the hits, actually, now that I really think about it. I don't have powder to turn anti-fairies into fairies. Taking the hits is a lot more risky than I should be going for. There we go. Key dash. No. Oh. God, I hate Stalfos. They're so annoying. I got screwed up by Fireball. Alright, give me the fire rod. Just do it that way. I wanted to try to save some magic. I wound up getting hit more than I would have saved magic. Which is honestly the worst way that I could have done that, because I actually have plain old green potions. That room went pretty well, I think. This room is going badly. Hey guards, what do you have? Anything useful? A heart? Make up for the fact that I got hit, I guess. Lamp? Okay. I am going to grab these. Oh! How did I get lasered? God. $40! Just what we needed to beat the game. See, like right here, this room. That chest, I would be going for it normally. This time, not a chance. There we go. I will grab this chest here. This is the last chest in the game. $300. Alright, payment for killing Ganon. Uncle will come back from his coma and be like, whoa, what do you mean we're rich? Like, yeah, I maybe, you know, found a bunch of money in the dark world. You just say the last part real quiet. You just went to the dark world. I'm sorry, did you say you went to the dark world? Yeah, just dark world. It's fine. Double hits, we're up to 3. Oh, that was a good one. Alright, Aga, fast. Yeah, I mean, Uncle clearly knew I could handle myself. He taught me how to sword fight. I wonder if Link's uncle comes back in any other game. That should be a thing. Give me a prequel about Link's uncle. He faked his death and he went around one step ahead of Link, loading up treasure chests with items that Link needed. Alright. I'm going to be prepared and just do this. I have not been counting. I just know I've hit him a lot. Lol. My strategy is flawless. In fact, you know what? Let's drink a green potion right now. Just to be sure. When he realizes I've got those silver arrows, he's gonna be like, oh no. See? Oh no. Can I get a double? I can get a double. Whoa! Ganon. I almost got another double right there. And shabam, he's dead. Alright, now I just need to walk up and get the Triforce. Oh no! Sartez just took 3rd place! Done. Okay. Oh hey, it's you. Okay. Grand total of 11 seconds between me and Sartaz. Which means, there's second last place for me. Alright. Yeah, it's funny. In the thing, the person's name is like, and they also have like, the person's name in the race room, and also on their Twitch stream, I suppose, is, like they actually use their name, but like in Discord it's like, you know, the first name and then the last name. So like Saku shortens it to Maid, and I'm like, so I guess I'm gonna call him Maid. I guess Maid will be getting the last place. Yeah, but you know what? What have I always said? It's not about where you place. It's about having fun and playing a fun-ass game. The Really Rich Kid. I did comment on that. I didn't bother reading like any of the stuff here because I found so much stuff. So many things. The couch cash sleeps again forever. I never picked it up. What do you mean sleeps again? It never woke up. So yeah, Sartaz and I got out of there 10 minutes after Saku, who got out of there 10 minutes after Taco. Solid race seed, you know? Absolutely perplexing start. But that was, it turns out, a little bit of my own design, because I skipped the flute. I guess that's gonna have to be my comment. Oops, I skipped the flute. Yeah, you know, everybody's pretty tight together now. My Sprite by G-Fish. Thank you, G-Fish, for the wolf sprite. Awoo. Saku gets special thanks in there. Emo in there also, in the special thanks, makes trackers for this. First sword. Took me almost 16 minutes to find the first sword. Flute, 40 minutes. Should have been like 10, I'll be honest. Mirror in 4.5. 3 fighter... Went straight from the fighter sword to the tempered sword. Oh, okay. 3 fighter sword kills, 7 tempered sword kills. I did not... I almost took as much damage as I used magic. That doesn't usually happen. And also, I barely used any magic. 43 bonks, 8 save and quits, 2.5 minutes in menus, almost 8 minutes spent lagging, 151 out of 216 collection rate. My time at the end, if you go by the ROM, hour 45, 50. Which is pretty quick for me. The actual race room takes the lag into account. 1 hour, 47 minutes, 21 seconds. So yeah, that was a good race. You know, not going to complain about that race. Yeah. And now I'm going to see who is going. I think we're going to raid Bagel. Yeah, Bagel Rabbit plays wonderful music. She's adorable and very personable. Just a fun stream to watch, which is, you know, something I like to do. So, yeah, she is probably playing violin covers of music. You can request a song, and depending on how deep the queue is, she might get around to it in the next hour or so. We'll find out. But for now, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube.